everybody. My name is Lisa Cooper, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker here in the state of Indiana. I just wanted to take time to record a video to kind of answer some common questions that I frequently am asked about telehealth. So I thought I'd put together this video to try to do that. A lot of times people ask me, what is telehealth and how is that different than any other kind of therapy? So you may have heard of telehealth in a few different ways. Telehealth is sometimes called telemedicine, telepsychiatry, online therapy, message-based therapy, all different kinds of names. They're basically all discussing the same thing, which is a way of using technology to provide psychotherapy services. So we are through the same regulatory boards throughout the country. Every board is different from state to state. But for example, I'm in Indiana. I'm licensed by our state board. So we're under the same regulations as any other licensed clinical social worker would be. One question I get asked a lot. So is it real? Is it real therapy, or is it like this fake sort of just advice, or, is it just like kind of reading a blog? Those things are great too. Don't get me wrong. I love a good self-help book. And I love listening to some great podcasts, and those are all valuable, but are they actual clinical, psychotherapy? They're just not. So anyway, it's the same sort of service for the client, just provided through technology. We do this through several different formats. So some of the ways that we do this, there's usually about 4 of the common ways that we do this. So the first category has 3 different ways of doing a live session, which is traditionally what you do have with a therapist when you're going through therapy. You have an appointment, you show up, and you have a session. So we do that still live session process with clients, but we do it through either a video chat similar to this, we do it through phone calls, or we do it through live typed chats. But the difference is that this is through always has to be, must be by law, done through a secure platform that is HIPAA compliant, that protects your health information, that provides you all of that confidentiality that you really do deserve and need when you're receiving any kind of healthcare treatment. The fourth one, which is in this other sort of category, format for doing teletherapy, is what we call asynchronous messaging. And this is kind of when people say message-based therapy, what they're talking about. This is excellent in my opinion and provides a completely new format for many people to complete a therapeutic process. This is about writing out your thoughts in a message in a secure platform, again, that protects all of your privacy and provides confidentiality for you, but you write the clinician whenever is convenient for you. It's basically like writing an email, but in a secure way. You write out your thoughts, you have an opportunity to reflect. Many ways very similar to the journaling process that we have known for many years is extremely effective as a tool when anybody's trying to go through anything, make decision, have clarity, reflection on improved insight on what they're thinking and where some barriers are. That's going to be present for that client when they're writing their therapist. It also provides extreme flexibility. So many of us are busy, like the statement I think, is very, very true. We're busy being busy. So with that being said, it's really hard sometimes to block out time to get to my therapist for a live session. Maybe I have to get childcare, or I need to schedule a change with my job, or whatever it might be. I need transportation. Maybe the weather's bad, or maybe I don't like leaving my house because I have an anxiety disorder, or maybe I can't because of mobility issues, all different kinds of barriers. Telehealth is able to eliminate many of those. So that's one of the main reasons I like it. It gets people to treatment. It gets people where they need to be. And you have an opportunity to get that treatment that you deserve, that's going to be effective for you with less barriers. Less roadblocks. We have found more and more research out there that shows that telehealth works, asynchronous messaging works. Different clinicians provide packages or different fees or services. They might be to provide these services, just like any private practice might differ with the way that they do their business side of things. But insurance absolutely most frequently, more and more and more, covers these benefits, the benefits in the same way, whether it's through telehealth or face to face. So there are many clients I have that are billing insurance, but talking to me through FaceTime, through a video chat. Sometimes it's through private pay, whatever. The same kind of dynamics are present, whether you're using telehealth or you're in a physical brick and mortar is what we kind of phrase it, if you're in a brick and mortar location. So it's not for everybody. Sometimes there are specific diagnoses or situations that really are not appropriate for telehealth. And sometimes people just don't like it. So I think that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. And I think the bottom line is that just like everything with your healthcare, you have to advocate for what's best for you. So take responsibility for that and try to make sure you're doing what you're comfortable with. I wanted, though, to make sure you had some information out there so that maybe if you're curious or you're on the fence or you've heard about it and you just wanted to know, some of those questions have been answered for you. You can find out more information about my own practice. My private practice is called Sedonia Counseling Services. I have a website. On there, I try to provide useful information. So it's not always that I'm not providing it every single day, but I might write some thoughts out there, provide some resources, some connections to other resources out there that might be effective for you. But also there's information on there about my practice. So if you want to check that out or get in contact with me, that's probably the best way. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you are kind to yourself, and I